What's up guys, in this video we're going to learn how to find the volume of a rectangular prism. Now in order to be able to find the volume of a rectangular prism, you first need to know what one looks like. When I think of a rectangular prism, I think of objects like boxes, bricks, and blocks. Those are the three objects that come to mind when I think of a rectangular prism. Now let's take a look at the formula for solving the volume of a rectangular prism. The formula is V equals LWH. Now what does that mean? Well, in reality it means volume equals length times width times height. Now the length represents how long the prism is, and so we're going to label right here length. When I think of width, I think about how wide or how fat the prism is. So this part right here we're going to label width, because we're trying to see how wide, how fat the prism is. When I think of height, I think about how tall the prism is. So I'm gonna label this part right here height, because it shows me how tall the prism is. Now we all know this is math and not reading, so we can't solve words. So we're gonna have to replace these words with some numbers. Now let's pretend we actually measured this rectangular prism, and these are the dimensions we came up with. The length is 10 feet, the width is 4 feet, and the height is 5 feet. Now that we have the dimensions of our rectangular prism, we're ready to go ahead and find the volume. All right, so the first thing we should do is write out our formula. So our formula is V equals LWH. Now we know that really means volume equals length times width times height. Now let's replace the length, the width, and the height with the numbers that are represented by on our rectangular prism. The length is represented by 10 feet, the width is represented by 4 feet, and the height is represented by 5 feet. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this easy on ourselves, and let's go ahead and multiply the 10 and the 4 first. 10 times 4 is going to equal 40. Now we still have to multiply the 5, so let's go ahead and bring the 5 down, and now 40 times 5 equals 200. So the volume of the rectangular prism is 200 cubic feet. You can keep your answer just like this, or you can write the abbreviated version just like I'm showing you below. And that's it guys, that's how you find the volume of a rectangular prism. Have a good one.